just want you to focus. Pull me in, pull me closer. Give me that diagnosis. Fill my mind like explosions. Just one touch leaves me helpless. On repeat like it's endless. Then she's turned to a white dress. Looks so good, damn, you did this, yeah. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. I just want you to focus on my love. Just focus on my. Hey guys, I'm Amber Carolyn and welcome to my channel. So today I was guided to do a pick a card, and it's more of like a general reading, general message type of situation. So definitely choose whatever power you're genuinely called to. If you're called to more than one, do your thing, boo, do your thing. Um, yeah, this I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. But if you'd like to book a personal reading, head over to ambercarolyn.com. Also, follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more messages, just to see what I got going on. All of those links will be in the description box below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And like this video so more people can see it. Other than that, we are going to get into the pal selections. If you're watching me now, and it's live, hey girl, hey, just go ahead and stick with me. The timestamps will be put as soon as this video is up. Like once I finish this live, I'll put the timestamps in there, in the description box. So yeah, but if you hang around with me, hang out with me, okay? We are gonna pull up the PAL selection. So this is the PAL selections. Oh, I always do that. I write it in the wrong spot. All right. So, hey guys, so this is a PAL selection. We have PAL 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's a better look of them. Yes, this is my artwork. I drew it. I draw everything that you see on my channel. Anything with Amber Carolyn on it, I drew it. I made it. But yeah, so pick 1, 2, or 3. And I'm gonna get into your message. All right, so we are about to go ahead and move to pile 1. Hey, pile 1, how you doing? I keep writing stuff in the wrong position, but whatever. Hey, pile 1, how are you? I hope all is well. We are gonna see what the messages is, like what's going on. So I'm about to go ahead and shuffle. Feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience, play it out into the energy, and we're going to go ahead and get into your message. So, Spirit, for pile number 1, what is it that they need to know? What needs to be talked about? Let's talk about it. What needs to be talked about, Spirit? For pile number 1, the people that chose pile number 1, what needs to be talked about? Ooh, there's some type of opportunity. There's some type of opportunity. Hold on. Let me get my mouth together because I can already see. So, boom. There's some type of financial opportunity. This could be work, investment, something to do with your money. But there's an opportunity that you've really been working towards. This is you've been putting in effort, attention, interest, and I feel like you're seeking and you're about to receive some sort of celebratory, like a like it's finally like you're seeing things come to fruition. Things are finally moving in your favor. I feel like if it hasn't happened already, it's going to be happening very soon because it's like you're finally stepping into your power and stepping and like walking along your path, and you are making the proper judgment call. So this gives me like a lot of you have been like very disciplined because of these goals, or um there's been a lot of discipline been implemented in your life recently because you have this goal, or because you've been working towards this happiness, business, success. I feel like some of you are a little worried, a little uncertain, unsure, and there's like some sort of fear, but
Everything is happening exactly as it should. Yeah. Okay. Because what opportunity that's going to be moving fast. You're about to have a lot of clarity around some opportunity that's moving fast. Somebody's learning about you because maybe someone else had slighted you or was talking about you behind your back. Handle this with okay, we gonna get into it. Okay. All right. Okay, boom. So I wasn't expecting that. But it seems that you're in your power, you're in your path, you're really creating and you're nurturing yourself. Whatever it is that you want to bring into fruition, you're putting in action, you're really like stepping up to the plate. And I feel like a lot of people have seen you. Maybe you're making people from your past uncomfortable. Um it could be a multitude of things, but I definitely do see that you're creating your own, like your own financial expansion, or you're creating something within this page of Pentacles energy, but there's also like an opportunity coming towards you. So you're creating an opportunity, but there's also an opportunity that's coming towards you. You don't see this opportunity, but it's coming towards you. It's going to be coming towards you very quickly. When it does come towards you, it's going to be providing a lot of clarity about your happiness and where you should be, or why you made the decisions you did in the past. Because I feel like somebody's going to be coming in to give you a message. Like you're going to be having a conversation with someone, you're going to be meeting someone, they're going to be coming in to tell you about like maybe somebody stealing or talking behind your back or trying to shit on you. Somebody was trying to shit on you behind your back unbeknownst to you, right? And this is because they were jealous, they're unhealed, maybe there was some sort of heartbreak between you two or something like that, and it's like they see you as like being happy and abundant and in balance and well. And so somebody is going to be coming in very soon to kind of give you clarity about somebody that you shouldn't trust. This could be the Queen of Pentacles, or I feel like you're rubbing people wrong because you are in this Queen of Pentacles space, right? So you're just living in your power unapologetically. You're no longer assigning to ideals, narratives, ideologies that don't serve you. It's kind of like you're just a different person, man. Like you're no longer who you used to be. I feel like some of you, like it could be simple as like, maybe like you stop smoking weed for whatever reason. You used to smoke weed, now you don't, or you smoke nicotine, now you don't. And like the people that you hang out with, like they smoke a lot of weed, but like now you don't want to hang out with those people because that's not what you do anymore. And like it just feels like those people are trying to be like, oh, she thinks she's better than us, or they think they're better than us. When actuality, no, I don't think I'm better than you at all. Like, I want better for myself, and I recognize that I can't control you or your actions. All I can do is change myself and take accountability for the energy and the time that I have in front of me, and I choose not to engage in this any longer. And you're someone who will enable that action or make it harder for me to follow through on this decision, so I no longer choose to be around you. Right? It's nothing, it's no harm, no foul, but like when we really take the weed out of it, like we're really not friends. So it gets deeper than that. So I definitely feel like, oh wow, yeah. I definitely feel like a lot of people have been watching you kind of climb the ladder of success. A lot of people like, and these are maybe even like old long-term friends, and they're dissatisfied with their life. These could be long-term friends or like past lovers or whatever, people that just been around, family members, whatever. But it just seems like they've watched you, make sacrifices, take L's, go through lessons, go through challenges, fall on your face and get back up and like continue. Like they watch you succeed, they watch you grow. Maybe some people watch you grow like from a distance, and other people have like been had a front row seat to your growth. And they recognize that at one point you were dissatisfied with your life, but you chose to climb the ladder. You chose to do the hard work so that you could invest or have something to pay off for, and now your payoff is coming in, and they're seeming like they're upset or entitled, or it's just like this dissatisfactory with life is very highlighted around them, um, as they're seeing you succeed. Yeah, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Yeah, so this is definitely a friend. There, or like I said, it could be a family member, a cousin, a sister, somebody you was close to, somebody that knows you well enough to know, somebody who would have seen you grow, somebody who definitely would have seen you grow, and I feel like they are kind of like reminiscing they're on like the past, or maybe like you're actually accomplishing goals that you had set out back way back then. They're coming into fruition now. This person is seeing you as like a very goal oriented person, and they're also seeing you as being like successful. They know that you're a star, and they see that you have happiness. Why is this coming up, girl? Oh, because I think they want to come back. But I don't know. Like, it seems like, I don't know. mm It's not like, I don't know. mm This person wants to come back because it's like you growing up and you're actually like stepping into your purpose, your power. You've been through a lot. Like I said, you had to take a lot of L's, but it's just like now that you're coming up, this person wants to come back around. And I don't know. I don't know, babes. I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of love for this person because there's like a little bit of like a guilt with me even saying I don't think this is a good idea for you. But yeah, see, because you're about to start a new beginning, and I feel like when you left this person, like hindsight 2020, like they were always a block, and if they come back in, they still might be a block. Yeah, you have to walk away. You need to walk away from this energy. So old energy is coming back in because they see you as successful. They see you as successful, independent. You're in your bag. Fuck. Like you're in your bag. You're minding your business. You working, tending to your garden. It seems like you're very happy. You're accomplishing your goals. You're reaching some point of success. And this like these people want to kind of like they remember when they once were on the bus, and then they got kicked off of the bus, or there was new buses or whatever, so they're not on the bus no more, and now they are kind of seeing like maybe they even talk shit about the bus, because I'm kind of getting that too, like you and y'all two had a fallout or whatever, and they was like, this a raggedy ass bus anyway, you ain't never gonna go nowhere, like behind your back they were really talking nasty, like trash, like shitting on you. You know what I'm saying? And it was like no harm, no foul, cool. You say what you say. Everybody gets angry, whatever. Like, cool. Charge the game. Well, those people decided to stay and continue to live within those different lifestyles, within those like they never wanted to truly do the work that it took and do the hard work that it took to actually reap the benefits. And so they sat around, and for some people it was years talking shit about you behind your back. They sat around for years talking shit about you just to come to an understanding today that you was always doing what you was supposed to do. You was always in your truth. You was always stepping in your power. You were always stepping in your purpose. And now they're recognizing like, damn, like sometimes you do gotta go through shit in order to get to other places. And they recognize like, dang, they didn't give up. They kept going. Like and like look where they're going. And I think they're kind of trying to come back as like a hopes to like mend fences and like be like, oh, kind of like be back in the graces so they can like, because I don't think this is like more of like a malicious. I feel like this is a person who's a little bit jealous of you. I feel like this is a person who is they think that they're less of you, but they try to project it, yeah, like it's you. They try to project that you know what I'm saying. So they have confidence problems, like a lack of self esteem. Um, and they must have recently went through some type of financial hardship, or something had happened to where it made them look at you in a new light, a different light. But I feel like it was something that happened in their life that slowed them down to make them realize something. Because there's a new clarity around what was being offered in the past. And somebody finally got like a clear vision and a clear truth around what was actually being offered in the past. And so I feel like they're going to be trying to come back around to like share, and like they want to grow and they want to learn from you, and some of them even want to apologize, right? um yeah, some of them even want to apologize. Some of them want to mend fences and kind of have a conversation with you about what's going on. I'm hearing listen to the apology, accept the apology, but like the situation is over. This isn't somebody you breaking bread with. You have new friends or new people, people that you can trust. Because at the end of the day, this person is like, even though they've come to this realization, which was very needed, you know, there's no real promise that like that jealousy, that envy, that green's still on them, and it's not in the light aspect. So they can just as easily come in your energy. And whilst, yes, you're the same person, I mean, whilst, yes, you're a different person now, they're kind of not, in a sense. There's a lot that hasn't changed with this person, like a lot, especially internally. So they're still kind of in that, like, that Judah type of energy, right? Where they're like, they, like, like they gonna be nice for about a week, and then like after that week they're gonna be back talking cash hard shit about you. Like really, it's like it's not really their conscious intention to do this, but just how they're set up and who they are in the inside. Like they mean well, but they actually don't. It's kind of because they don't stand for nothing, and they still aren't confronting their truths, and so they're trying to get you to do their dirty work, like hard work. Like, so they want to come around you in hopes that you give them some type of idea or give them some type of healing tools or tips in order to help them on their journey and help them find themselves. Kind of maybe like in the past you must have did that, and it's kind of like that ship is sailed, babes. I'm not that person anymore, and if we not in no mutual situation, like if you not, it's not transactional at all, but it's like you're asking me for value, but you don't have no value. I God told me I can't be in situations like this no more. I love you. I fuck with you. But I'm also on God's team. And like a lot's happening for me right now. It's a lot that I gotta protect. And I gotta listen to God. And God told me to tell you no. Type of shit. Like, and I feel like honestly, when this person comes back around, it's really gonna like you need to do your prayers. You need to do your meditation. You need to be doing like you really need, like the Lionsgate is coming. Um there's another moon, there's like two more moons coming up. Like it's a lot of planetary shifts and alignments and transitions going on. So you should already be picking up your prayer and meditation game. Like that should already be. But if you haven't, this is me reminding you, get up. Get up. Use this time wisely. But yeah, somebody wants to come back. Yeah, it's not like I don't like, cause it's not like, oh, they're an ugly person and I don't fuck with them. Like it's not even that. Like it's not on none of that type of time. It's just kind of like I outgrew you and I didn't forget why. Does that make sense? And at the time where I outgrew you, I like when I left, I continued to grow. And it's just kind of like putting you here right now with what's the responsibilities that I just gained and the new responsibilities I got on my back, putting you in front of my face and putting you where you was right now would kill me, would hurt me. Because you don't know shit. You ain't did shit. It's not like you coming back in here with something to give or this, that, and the other. You just really giving me confirmation on shit I already fucking knew. You didn't come out with nothing new. You didn't say, come on, let's work on this or let's do this together. Like, you still want some, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, so it's kind of like the pace that you moving and the rate that you moving and where you going, you ain't got time to backtrack, all right? It's no beef. If they decide to be mad, cool, but like, I promise you, G, don't fuck with this person. Walk away because there's abundance, and this person, like, energetically, whoever they're assigned to, I'm just giving this as a jinn. And if you don't know what a jinn is, so they got like, so it depends on what you believe in, but in the spiritual world, in the spirituality, like, right, we're all people, but like we're all different sides. So we all know about the demons, right? They got the demons, and then they got the warriors, like the spiritual warriors, God, the people on God's team, like that know that God. Don't matter which form of God, which religion, which denomination, they got them. They got the demons, and then the jinns are the people in the middle. And so that quote when it says, "If you don't stand for anything, well, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything." Well, essentially that's a jinn. So in the spiritual world, when you don't genuinely have strong boundaries and values on what it is that you believe, right? You're more susceptible to be used by anything or anyone. Because jinns get used by God just as much as they get used by the devil. It's just all about which way, but you gotta recognize that if you're like, so this person's a jinn, right? So they don't like, it's not like they genuinely wake up and they mean to be like disrespectful or disgusting or whatever. Like, they don't mean to fuck over you, right? That's not their initial intention. Just like Judah. Judah didn't really like, he didn't necessarily mean to fuck over God. It was just that because he didn't truly stand for God, I mean, he didn't mean to fuck over Jesus, but because he didn't truly stand for Jesus, I mean, for God, which means that in some way, shape, or form, Judah didn't there was morals and boundaries that Judah decided to look past. There was moments of accountability that Judah decided not to address, right, within his walk with God, right? Because he was a disciple. That motherfucker knew, right? You know what I'm saying? But there was healing, there was love, there was blessings, there was gifts, there were lessons that were bestowed upon Judah that Judah chose not to address. And in doing that, Judah decided to look outside of himself and you know deem God something. And so when the devil came in, right, because the devil won't do nothing but using Judah, the devil could already see that Judah wasn't as committed to his spirituality as everybody else. Does that make sense? And so the devil comes in, the devil starts talking to Judah, and he's like, oh yeah, look at them motherfuckers. They always washing his back and they always washing his feet. You think you sure God really love you? You sure God really love you? You ain't got that much money in your pocket. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Judah didn't have a stance. And I feel like this person is like that. This person doesn't have they haven't created a stance. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you believe. Well, it is about what you believe in, but it's about where you stand. And this person doesn't have a stand. And they're starting to come to the understanding that whatever you stand for has to be true. And they want to come to they have the idea to come to the point of standing for what it is that you stand for so they can reap the similar blessings. But at the end of the day, the reasoning behind it is still phallus, and they're still liable or open to fucking over you harshly in the future. Does that make sense? I really hope that I'm not confusing you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to like, you need to heal through this. This isn't like somebody that comes back around that you need to like hate or this, that, and the other. You need to see the truth of it, because who this person is, there are millions of people like this around the world. And you have to be able to have the discernment, awareness, and understanding to recognize when God is letting you know that you absolutely don't align with someone, even though when they're trying to tell you that you do. Does that make sense? This is you trusting your inner guidance, your inner judgment, on how you gonna move or where you gonna go and how you gonna interact with people. This is what I'm saying. This is growth. This is also kind of like the past coming back around to show you how much you've grown. You're not who you used to be. The value you bring into the room today is a whole different type of value you bring into the room. You brought into the room 4 years ago. You're not that person anymore. And it just seems like there was someone that you left that never grew. And I'm not gonna say they never grew. Maybe they grew in certain lights, but like when it comes to core, what the fuck what you doing, where you going, who you about to be. They didn't grow in those aspects. Point blank period. Okay? And you have started to solidify and submit yourself into those aspects. Right? It's still giving this unbalanced territory, because it's not that you're better than this person, but until they actually put in the work to create the energy of self-actualization, they'll always see you as better than them. Don't do the mind fuck. Send them love, send them peace, send them blessing, but don't fold your back, bend your back, break bread, none of that. That's not what you're doing. Recognize who you are today and only accept offers and only walk into rooms that are of equal value and resonance with you. Okay? Because I feel like this is a tug of war, and I feel like you would feel like, oh, if this person was nasty, or if you've seen them as a bad person, then it would be easier for you to walk away. But sometimes it's not about somebody being nasty or a bad person. It's just like sometimes motherfuckers just don't. Sometimes people don't stand for shit, and you can't do nothing with that. Okay? So moving forward, you need to honor your grace and trust your path and your purpose. Trust your intuition. But you will be walking away from a situation that wants to come back around. That's what I don't know. That was kind of a good message, but yeah, that's what you needed to know. Mm, mm. It's gonna be well though. If you'd like to book a personal reading, head over to Amber Carolyn, AmberCarolyn.com. Also, follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram. All the links are in the description box below. Yeah, I have messages over there. I post more over there so you can see what's going on with me. So follow me over there. Subscribe to this channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and like this video so more people can see it, okay? I'm going to go to the next pile, and I am sending you guys all the peace, love, and light in the world. Okay? Okay, pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. How are you guys? I hope all is well. The last message I was not expecting. I mean, I'm not expecting any of them, but I was like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. But let me get some tea because my mouth was talking. Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and start shuffling pile number 2. At this time, feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience, put it out into the energy, and I'm going to get into it. So for my pile number 2, What do they need to know at this time? What do they need to know at this time? Let's talk about you. Somebody's holding back. Ooh. Okay, I didn't know these reads was gonna be like this, but look, y'all, if you're here, you were supposed to be here. Don't shoot the messenger. Pay attention to the signs. All right. Um. So right now, I can see that somebody is in like a procrastination space. You are really holding back at this time from like your happiness. A lot of this has to do with you. It's your mental. It's your belief systems around what you're capable of doing. For some of you, you're actually about to walk into a healing space where you're about to be healing your mental. That will and it will allow you to move forward, have a breakthrough from whatever this stagnation, procrastination energy is. Because you're meant to like you're supposed to be on the boat right now. You're supposed to be moving towards your abundance, your will of fortune. I feel like some of you are a little bit too worried about having proof or knowing what's next or knowing how things are done. And it's kind of like, babes, I mean, you may or may not have been on your spiritual journey long, but it doesn't work like that. Like, you're gonna have to learn that one day. It doesn't work like that. You must have faith, and then the the confirmation will come. You can't halfway believe. And like, if you're working with God, you cannot tell God, I will believe it when I see it. You might be waiting for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really need to be mindful of the energy that you are exchanging with your benevolent forces. Um, because I feel like somebody is just kind of like really not hostile. Somebody's saying hostile. I feel like your ancestors feel like you may have disrespected them in the, like recently. Like you may have had some type of conversation with or about your ancestors and healing and how they showing up. And I feel like whatever you said made them feel slighted, made them feel like you were ungrateful. Mm. You said something, your ancestors may feel like they may be looking at you as though you're ungrateful for the work that they do. And you need to be careful about the words that you're using. Because there's like this aggravation, there's an energetic like annoyance here. I don't know why I'm like doing that, but like there's like this energetic annoyance here, where you feel like you are stagnated. Maybe you feel like, because I'm getting this energy of like, I've been burning these candles, I be praying, I be this, I be that, and ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. And your ancestors are like, bitch, you've been doing this for 2 days. Like, and if you would just sit the fuck down and get off the phone and stop talking to Tyrone and go into the isolation that we keep telling you to go into, you would get everything that we asked. And I mean, we asked of you, or we were trying to offer you, or you've asked of us, and more. It's like you need to come to your ancestors as though you're the student, you're the child, because you are in the situation. I think you need to recognize that there's a level of understanding or there's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of things that you don't know. And you have to respect the fact that at some extent, to some extent, you are being protected. 333 is on my clock. To some extent, you are being protected, you are being guided, and they are acknowledging your pain and your hurt. And they are bringing in change. They want the change just as much as you do. But baby girl, baby boy, if you don't learn the fucking lesson, you're gonna be sitting on the fucking cell CBOP where you at until you learn the lesson. Like, there's no shortcuts, or we're not just going to give it to you because you asked for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you must learn the lesson. So until you, because for some of you, it could be, this could be like with discipline, right? There's an idea or a job or a career that you could want, but you're not necessarily putting the time, energy, the essence that it needs to grow and stand. You're not putting that in. Yet you're sitting here talking about, I'm broke, I don't have no money, my ancestors getting on my nerves. Like, what is y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this no more. Like, because it's not working. Like, all that is going to get you nowhere fast. So be mindful of your sacred connections because they're sacred for a reason. And if you are feeling annoyed or aggravated or there is some type of friction there, then maybe that's giving you a sign to do some introspection so that you can see inside of you where your blind spots are, because clearly you have some blind spots that aren't allowing you to move in a way that you want to move. Don't keep talking to your ancestors crazy though, sis. Okay? Please don't. Because you got a grandma and like an auntie that's ready to jump the fuck out of you right now. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. Especially if you're an African American woman. Because I know a lot of people watch, like, a lot of people watch my video. But if you're an African American woman and this message is resonating, you have a grandmother and an aunt who is willing to jump you if you keep it up. And that's their words verbatim. You need to, like, there's an energy of you needing to take a step back and really leaning into meditation and prayer. Somebody's also saying, shut up, you talk too much. You're so worried about looking outside of yourself to where you're not even sitting down and you can't even hear us. Like, you not even listening to us. You asking us for shit, but you're not even listening to us. And they're kind of on the verge of just like creating a tower moment just so that you can get it. Don't step on your own toes. If you are frustrated, if you feel like you're not understanding, go back to repenting. I don't know what your belief systems are, because I feel like this is somebody who may be a little bit on the fence about like Christianity, but their family probably came from Christianity. Sis, recognize who you working with. Recognize the energies that you want. Figure out where the fuck you stand, okay? Because you is standing in between a hot and cold place right now on the spiritual realm, and I don't want you to hurt yourself or your blessings or your future because of lack of awareness, consciousness, and understanding. Everything that's happening in your life is happening for you, not to you. But like, if I bring you to the water and you don't drink, you know what I'm saying? There's also like this faith without works is dead. So you can sit over here and light that candle. You can sit over here and do that prayer. But if you're not actively putting in the work or the energy for it to come to fruition, it's not gonna happen. It's literally gonna be an idea. And truth be told, depending on how much you done thought about it and it done formalized, you better hope another motherfucker don't catch it. You need to take a step back and be mindful. There's like this energy of like, you might want to take a step back and be mindful because somebody's ancestors are a little salty with them right now. Like, and I just think it's their feelings still hurt, and it's one of those situations where like you've been like really upset and angry, and because things aren't going your way, you're not getting what you want, and your ancestors are like, keep it up, and you won't get shit. We can end it all now because like there's not like you're not giving proper reciprocity. And this could like if it like it depending on what tradition that you're trying to like, because it's like you kind of half-assing your belief systems. Like there's moralities, there's disciplines that you're not respecting, and that's a problem. and you don't understand how serious of a problem it is. But I'm pretty sure as you're listening to me say this, you're probably feeling something in your pantas because it's like, yeah, bitch, wake up, wake up, go repent, go repent. Don't piss off your help, okay? Yeah, because like I said, this is a need for you to take a step back. This is a need for you to do some introspection. Everything that you want, everything that you need, everything that you could ever ask for is already inside you. Um, you just got to figure out what it is that it takes for you to come into fruition. And I get it too. I really do get it because this is about your finances and it could be really hard. Like it's really hard when you're financially like going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you aren't in a comfortable or stable place financially, or you're living paycheck to paycheck, and at any given moment something can get cut off or something can be taken from you. Like it's really, 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 really hard, and I 100% understand that. But you also have to stand your ground, like stand up for yourself as well. Like there's a need for you to not self sabotage because it's like it's also to like recognize the character that you're showing to yourself and your ancestors, because a man's true character isn't measured by who he is when he's at his best. A man's true character is always measured by who they are when they are at their lowest. And it seems like you're at a low time and your character is genuinely coming out. And I feel like there are things that are happening, changes that are being made, movements that are happening, new responsibilities that are taking place, right? These things are happening. But it's kind of like you need to make some judgment calls, and you need to also choose to kind of have a new perspective around what's being created and where you're going, because this fiery, like, I'm aggravated, oh woe is me, don't nobody ever get it, is really stopping you from moving forward. It's stopping you, like it's literally holding your ticket back from getting on the boat. You got a ticket to get on the boat, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just seeing how you're handling things or how you're engaging with your ancestors, and it, like, ultimately it's your inner self. You may lose your footy and fuck up. So this is kind of like a wake up call. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to stop harboring so harshly on like them and what they ain't do and what they did or how they got in the way. It's time for you to stop focusing on like why this ain't happening, why you ain't got that, and how you ain't got, like, you really need to start stepping into your affirmations. You need to really start stepping into your abundance. You need to start stepping into like that aspect of your life, because where you at right now, yeah, see, it's giving me the Queen of Cups in reverse. Like it's oh my god, I'm not gonna say that on the internet. I'm not gonna say what I just heard, but like one of your ancestors literally is looking at you like you're like a whiny baby. Like they're like you're being a whiny baby. You're being very ungrateful, and it's kind of like I'm gonna need you to step up into your power. And it's not even like it's like I don't know, because it's like we're not being hard on you. You just allowing your fears to get out of control. Like there's something that it's like you'll have an intuitive nudge to do something or go after it, and then it's like you'll get right to the door, right, or you'll get right to the starting point, and then you'll turn them back around, and because you'll be like, no, I can't, I can't, I can't, And that delays your process. That delays your process because you're supposed to be waiting comfortably on some type of tower moment. It just failed. On some type of tower moment. I believe that this tower moment is going to be bringing in, um, yeah, victory. Victory. This victory, recognition, reward. It's probably going to be bringing in money as well. But the viewpoint that you're holding towards this tower moment, girl, why does everything feel like it's going crazy? The viewpoint that you're holding towards this tower moment is kind of backlashing on you. So yeah, you need to step into the mindset of abundance. And too, like also too, they could be really hard on you too, because it's a very powerful time. Like the 888 portal is like right around the corner. What, next week? In a couple of days, really? Um, yeah, we have the 888 portal. And like this is a big time for manifestation. Like everything is magnetizing and expanding during this time. There's Venus transitions, there's Jupiter transitions, Mercury's about to go retrograde. Like there's a lot of energy that kind of has come in to help push us to the next space. Um, and it just seems like somebody feels like you're wasting it, and you really need to step into your discipline, your discernment, and your solitude if you want better. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. You have to give in to your ancestors, spirit guides, God, because they've been asking you for a long time to cut something out, cut people out, go into a space of solitude, but you keep extending it, and you don't recognize how you fumble in the bag every time you do that. These motherfuckers that's in front of your face, you don't need them. They is in your way. And you know that. So chalk up and recognize that there's some point of validation that's needed or being given. There's something here that you don't need, that you keep trying to convince yourself that you need, that's in this situation. And if you don't address it now, you're gonna be putting yourself in a cycle that you don't deserve, honestly. Because I feel like you move in blindly, but I feel like there's a little bit too much ego in these decisions being made, and it needs to be checked. Like I said, your character is kind of like out. Like, so people can see you very clearly during this time, whether you like that or not. And I think it'd be a good time for you to recognize, like, or take a step back to really look at what they're seeing. I don't know, maybe record yourself. Maybe, like, because I'm also seeing, like, somebody voice memoing themselves and kind of, like, having a conversation, maybe to God, and then, like, like playing it back just to listen to how they talk. And because there's something that you fucking up. Control your angle or you will be sorry. Babes, I cannot make this up. Your ancestors say you keep talking how you talking, or you keep treating us how you treating us, and you won't have us. Yeah, because you're asking for an increase in material wealth. You're asking to, like, you're asking for money. You're asking for abundance. You're asking for magnetism, and literally they are showing you. But if you aren't as, like, if you ain't listening, sis, you just missing all the marks. You missing your mark. You need to be a goal oriented person because success is guaranteed. But you really need to, like, step into your discipline, honor yourself, honor your truth. Something could have happened in June. You could have met somebody in June. Something with your family has happened in June. But I just feel like an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. You made a commitment to your ancestors in June, and It's time for you to keep it up. It's time for you to keep it up. Go look back. I think you really need to be mindful. I think you really need to be studying, like, purifying your energy, purifying your space, um, connecting with your ancestors. I feel like you need to really start with like offerings and shit. Like you really need some offerings. You need to be looking for some repentant prayers and scriptures. Because it's not about like, oh, you sorry, but it's just like recognizing that something or somebody is offended by you. And I'm talking about they is on your team to help you. This ain't no hating ass motherfucker. No. It seemed like you hurt some one of your answers, and I feel like it's really because of like it's the way you talk to yourself, or it's something that you said like, oh, it's not gonna happen, or I don't believe in it, or I believe it when I see it. And it's kind of like it was a slap in your face to the ancestors that have been working and helping you for so long, because it's like, oh really, like the nerve of this bitch, kind of energy. And so yeah, there needs to be some type of mending, because right now they see you as having a very, very bad attitude, but they have not given up on you. They're still sending you signs. They're still promoting your growth. They're still showing you the way to value. They're still showing you the way to protection, and they're still protecting you. They're still protecting you, and all that, but if you don't address your shit, they will leave you high and dry in your difficulties to figure it out yourself. So, and also too, as you gain blessings, make sure that you uh gratitude. You're expressing gratitude, okay? Because gratitude is actually gonna get you to where you need to go. Like gratitude helps raise your vibration. Gratitude is just a great way to just stay in contact with your ancestors and God, and stay on a good page. And also just like the more you recognize the things that you're grateful for, the more you are able and capable to recognize what can be replenished in your space, in your life, in your aura, in your energy at this time. And so just be mindful of that. Really practice gratitude and assess your emotions. Your feelings are not facts, but they are things that should be acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? But they shouldn't run your world. I think you need to really start drawing the line, um, and really start to recognize when you may just be emotional, and when your feelings are actually trying to show you something, um, like spiritually, on the spiritual realm, like when your emotions are trying to give you a sign. There needs to be like some type of discernment between the two. You need to be helping your future self out. She is helping you, you are helping her, or they are helping you, you are helping them. Allow this exchange to happen. You're going to have to put in the work. But you are your greatest project that you'll ever work on. And so fucking what if it takes every part of you, because you're worth it. And that's the mindset that you need to be in. It doesn't matter how much you suffer. It doesn't matter how much you go through, because you recognize that this is who I am and this is what I'm made for. And at the end of the day, if this is what God has written in my story, then that's the story that I gotta live. And I'm gonna be okay with that. But you don't have to, like, I mean, definitely use your manifestation techniques. Use those things, but first you need to get to the point of accepting who you are and dishing out the shit that you aren't, because there's a lot of things that you're holding on that you aren't, and it's creating these difficulties not only within your spiritual life but also within your 3D life and 3D aspects of your life. So address that so that you can move forward, okay? Your ancestors do love you. They just feel like you fucking off, and they don't like that. this isn't the time for that because y'all kind of in crunch time or a lot of things are happening and divine timing is so much at play in your life. So stop worrying about whether or not you know everything or whether or not it's this or that, and really jump into your inner healing and listening to the signs and be more grateful. Okay. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Like what the, I mean, okay, whatever. Pile number two, thank you so much for hanging out. If you the message resonated, definitely let me know down in the comments below. I love you so much. Okay. Um, if you would like to book a personal reading, head over to ambercarolyn.com. Also, follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more messages. I'm also on. Where am I? I'm on TikTok and Instagram. The description box is on in the links below. The links are in the description box below. That message really like I was not expecting that like because somebody's grandma and aunt really they snatched my edges just now. Okay, subscribe to my channel and like this video for more messages. Okay, guys. I do wish you good luck. Like it feels hard right now, but I know for certain the fact that you're here and you're able to listen to me and you were able to receive this message because I feel like some people they're gonna like this message is gonna be meant for them, but they're gonna pass it up or deny it. So the fact that like if you come to a point where you're able to kind of acknowledge and accept this message, know that like you're literally one step closer to restoring everything that you feel is broken. Don't give up on yourself, okay? I love you. I'm not giving up on you. So keep going and it will all be well. All right? Trust in your path, trust in your process, and just really be mindful of sacred space, sacred energy. Okay? I love you. I'm going to go to the next pile and I will see you on the next one. That was serious. Hello, pal number three. How are you guys doing? I am Amber Carolyn. Oh, I feel like you probably went through introduction. My mind is just like woo woo. So I'm about to just do the like plans. But I really hope that you guys are well. I hope that you guys are doing good. I hope that everything is going good for you beautiful people. Oh, she kills me every time. Yeah, I hope everything is going well for you beautiful people. Um, yeah, I'm just cleaning my energy off real quick. I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. This isn't no damn coffee. I don't even drink coffee. I don't know why I said coffee. I'm gonna take a sip of tea, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into this message. The last read is just kind of like, you know how you just sometimes you just need a. So thank y'all for being patient with me. All right. Um. Cool. Yeah, we're good. So at this time, I am going to shuffle. Feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience. Put it out into the energy, and I am going to get into it. For my beautiful pal number threes, what do they need to know? Let's talk about it, huh? What do they need to know? There's some leap of faith that you need to take or that you're about to take that is bringing in abundance. There's a or you need to take or you're about to take. Somebody's questioning the leap of faith. You should take the leap of faith. It's gonna be good. New friends, you're probably gonna be moving. I do see travel or like relocation. And also like how you show up and how you think about yourself, how you act towards yourself and others. That is changing total, but it's ultimately making you extremely happy, and it's making you feel very purposeful. There's like this energy of you finally feeling like you are where you belong in this world, or you are doing what it is that you want to do. You're finally showing up in the way that you want to show up. There's that energy of like finally, whatever this leap of faith will be, you are going to have to stand your ground, right? This is really being decisive within your belief systems, uh, within your morals, right? And how you interact and exchange energy with others. But by you doing this, it's literally kind of bringing you straight to this happiness, this abundance, this completion. A lot of this has to do with you working, putting a lot of work in towards your goals, or some of you have been putting a lot of work in towards your goals. But there's this like like lack mindset or defeating mindset that makes something hard. It's actually in your it's in your way, babes. Yeah, because somebody has clarity on like there should be there is or there is going to be, but there should or there is going to be some type of passionate movement forward, very fast passionate movement forward towards a new opportunity. This is could be a business, could be a job, etc. Definitely giving me money though, or love. For some it's money, for some it's love. But whatever it is, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options here, and I feel like these options are very happy. Well, they make you very happy, or they, yeah, these options are very happy, or they make you very happy. But I feel like, and it's coming in to like, yeah, solidify. Oh, but also this is also showing me too, you could be working out of a wounded warrior position, which could put you in jeopardy of making the wrong decision. Which is why they're saying that you need to step up your confidence and like stand your ground within standing your ground, solidifying your morals, your values, your belief systems, recognizing where you stand within yourself so that when it comes in, you know where your aces are. Because right now I feel like there's a little bit of like insecurity or uncertainty that is holding a narrative or a belief that's genuinely kind of holding you back, but it's because it's still stuck to the past. It's still attached to your past, what you think, what you used to think, or who those like old people, old situations. So if you're like looking and like you're wondering like, because there's like this energy of like, I mean, are you procrastinating? Is that what you're doing? Is it procrastination? Because there should be fast movement forward. And I keep saying there should. I keep hearing there should, there should, there should, there should. But I don't know. When you say should, that means it's not there, right? And I'm getting hot all of a sudden. I got two air conditions on here. Um, yeah, just wanted to point that out. Yeah, this is this is giving me. Are you procrastinating? Because you were supposed to be tending to your garden, but somebody is definitely focused on past energy, past relationships, situations, and things, and it's kind of getting in the way. It's getting in the way of your mental clarity and how you assert yourself. And so I don't know. I think this is a choice that you should be making now. What is more important to you? What is more important to you? Your happiness, your success, or these things that cause illusions? The things that you've already been through that cause you illusions, that hold you back, that take away from you essentially. I feel like you need to be stepping into mind over matter when it comes to like discipline, tending to your garden and keeping it tended to, right? Catering to yourself and keeping that energy going. There needs to be a there needs to be strength, mind over matter. It's not about what it is that, like, it's not about what you want at the moment. It's about making the sacrifice right now so that you can gain and secure what you need and want in the future. Does that make sense? Some people are avoiding doing that. Somebody's avoiding doing that. Yeah, but you have good luck, babes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have good luck. You will receive honor and respect for the work that you put in. There is deep love coming, and there's a need for you to take a risk. I feel like at this point in time, if they're like, you know what it is that you need to cut off, you are on the road to success. Yeah, you know what it is that you need to cut off. Um, I feel like for some of you, you're still questioning it. For others of you, you made the decision. Congratulations. No more of the illusions and like weirdness from the past because you found happiness and abundance within yourself and importance within yourself. And now you just really need to move forward passionately with intending and catering to your garden. This means that whatever you feel isn't taken care of, whatever you feel isn't done or completed or finished or worked on that you feel that will bring in some form of happiness, abundance, peace, you need to be working on that. I feel like you've been dragging your feet on projects, ideas, etc. And it's time for you to stand your ground because you have clarity on what it is that you want and where it is that you want to go. There is a passionate new beginning that you are going to be 100% clear about. Nothing else is coming in with confusion. If it's confusion, then it's probably the devil and you need to move away. If you're confused about it, if you're uncertain about it, it's probably the devil and you need to move away. It's probably trying to trick you and you need to move away. Exercise your intuition during this time. There's a new job, there's a new love, and there's a new opportunity, like just in general. Like this is luck, changing your world, changing the trajectory of how things are going. But you must be willing to take the risk and take the leap and stand up for yourself in doing it and see through it to the success. You're gonna get the success, but you need to be willing to see it through to the success. Okay? Because some of you kind of like get a little weak there. New moon, new moon rituals, new moon workings could be very beneficial, and this is divine masculine, so you need to be acting. The energy of action is very important. So manifesting and acting, making sure that you're cleansing. This is like being disciplined. This is really going back. All the all of the pilots so far have like hinted or touched on like discipline in some form, but this is disciplining like with yourself, catering to yourself, keeping up with yourself, showing up for the job or showing up for whatever it is that you say that you do, making it happen, putting in that work and manifesting, believing in your manifestations, nurturing and curating them until they come into fruition. Like there's a need for you to step into that because you're sleeping on yourself a little bit, and this is your time to like wake up. No more illusions. Anything that brings you confusion isn't supposed to be around. Stand up in your power, make the decision that you need to make, and moving towards move towards your passionate, new, abundant, lovey, lit life. Period. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Blessings are coming though. Good luck. I guess that's that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, I don't know. That was a little bit shorter than I expected, I guess. I don't know. Well, anyways, number three, that was your message. Good luck, girl. Like, I mean, like, I'm sending you so much love. I feel like is there more? Is there more? There's like, no, it's not no more. So, yeah, that's your message. I'm sending you peace, love, and light. Thank you so much for hanging out here with me. If you feel like you need a personal reading, head over to ambercarolyn.com. Also, check out my TikTok and my Instagram. All the links are in the description box below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and like this video so more people can see it. I hope to see you on my next video. I'm sending you so much peace, love, and light. And yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get out of your hair, and we are going to get into pile number 4. Last but not least, certainly not least, pile number 4. So, dang, I was supposed to. Um, pile number 4. How are you guys doing? Tom's Diner is in my mind. Um, somebody's trying to get back to the basics. Somebody's trying to find their flow. I am channeling at this point, huh? Let's go ahead and get to the cards. Let me get a step of tea. How you doing? How you doing, pal number 4? Subscribe to my channel. Like this video, please. I'm about to go ahead and shuffle because they just trying to blurt things out before we get into it. At this time, feel free to say a prayer, set an intention, whatever it is that you want to get out of this experience, put it out into the energy, and I'm going to get into it. Somebody's trying to find their flow. That came back up. Okay. Yeah, you trying to find your flow. Or a flow. Let's see. Pile number 4. For all the people that's chosen pile number 4, what would you like to? Ooh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like it. Like, okay. Yeah. So pretty much what I said. Somebody is definitely trying to find their flow. This is because they answered the call. They made a judgment call about their life, about what they want to do with their life, maybe how they want to show up in their life, what assets and values they want to bring into their world during this time. And I feel like for a long time they always knew that they wanted to be independent. They always knew that they wanted to be self-sufficient in some right, but there was unclarity about which way to go. And I feel like that is being answered during this time. Or, or you can be asking the universe's question about like, okay, God, clearly you say that I have some type of divine spiritual purpose. I've always talked to you about being secure financially, being independent in some form. What do you want me to do? Well, the answer came quick. The answer probably is coming quickly to you too, if and when you ask this question. But God says, I want you to be logical within your actions. So be mindful of your emotions during this time, but be logical in the way that you move. Start to make a practical plan that will allow you to logically reach a point of results. I don't know if I said that right, but I hope you got what I was saying. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like you need to step into, like you need to make there's things that you want to do, but you need to turn it into a logical plan, a plan that, like steps, you need to turn it into steps. You can step 1, step 2, step 3, you need to turn it into steps and actually work towards the steps. That's what's going to get you out of this too, like uncertainty type of energy. Really, really look at what it is that you want to do and create logical steps that can be done, taken, completed. preferably with ease, but I feel like that's your call. Yeah, because that's, yeah, just one step at a time. I feel like some of you are overthinkers, so you're thinking a little harder than you should, and they're telling you again, the path to your finances is through taking logical action. The path to your finances, you don't take nothing else from this reading. The path to unlocking your finances is through taking logical action, logical steps, practical steps. That is what's going to get you to where you need to go. I feel like there may be, or there was some sort of situation in the past that it may have seemed like you were slighted, or you received less, or something didn't work out, but it actually was happening within your favor. Your cups, you're about to pick up your two cups. There's something that you're about to see, like you're about to understand why things happen the way they happened in the past, and you're about to recognize how that is bringing in some form of abundance, and also kind of helping you get out of some form of like obstacle, hardship, competition with maybe energies around you. This could be as simple as moving or getting like a new job, or like you could literally be divorcing somebody or breaking up, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I'm just seeing that somebody's stepping into, or like somebody recognizes, okay, I'm choosing to walk in my truth and my purpose. And I want, like, in doing this, my intention is to receive independence, abundance, and success. And they're like, God, I don't know how to get there. And God has answered you. But if you come into me to get clarification or confirmation, yes, practical action will get you there. Practical action. You stepping into your King of Swords energy, which is where you really not allowing yourself to move off of your emotions and your feelings during this time. What makes sense? What makes sense? You need to be really looking at what makes sense, right? Because you're being protected, or there's a need for you to learn how to protect yourself properly. Um, hmm, there's a need for you to learn how to protect yourself properly, so that you're no longer ending up in situations with people, places, and things that leave you distraught or desolate. Desolate. I don't know why, like, in creating a logical plan, it's actually going to allow you to manifest like firsthand. Also, it's going to teach you your manifestation powers. So, you, in doing, like, in creating a logical, practical plan and acting towards it, it's like you're putting yourself in the magician energy, and you're actually learning, or you're using your elements to your awareness, whatever they are inside of you. And like I said, this Five of Cups is here. It's coming out of the cold. It's picking up what no longer picking up what it is that you once felt like you had lost. Because even in this picture, it looks like the dog is coming back. The dog is coming back from something. And there's only one basket. Well, no, there's two baskets that are upright. Then the other baskets are like tossed over. But I feel like the dog is coming back because maybe there's like some type of food in that basket, or there was something that was needed in that basket that maybe you, when you left. And it's given like old projects, or you actually committing to your journey of self worth, self evolution, etc. I definitely do feel like, yeah, you deserve what it is that you want, and you're going to be taking inspired action towards it. This is kind of telling you this. you need to be taking inspired action. But if you feel like, or if there was some sorts of idea that you wanted to try, or there was like an old project that wasn't completed, like and you recently were thinking about messing around and like kind of getting back into it, this is your confirmation. Like, yeah, there's something there. You need to be grounding yourself within your craft, within whatever it is that you say that you want to do. There needs to be grounding. This is solidifying. Well, you've already answered the call in a sense, so it's like you've made a choice. But there's like a new sense of home that's being established. This also gives me like this sense of like sacred space and creating sacred space and acknowledging the shift that are happening around that, because what maybe your old definition of sacred isn't your current definition of sacred, or even your old definition of safe isn't your current definition of safe. So there's a need for you to reground yourself into what it is that you want and how it is that you want to do it. But it's going to help you by being grounded in this action. What's going to help you is being logical, moving logically. Really be mindful and aware, especially if you're a water sign. You know it. It, like, listen to your intuition, of course, but be mindful of taking advice from your emotions and your feelings during this time, because your logical mind is what's gonna help you here. Okay. They're saying you will be taken care of during difficult times. So this is also too, like, don't be scared. Have courage to move forward. Your ancestors are here for you. They are taking care of you. They're gonna make sure that you're straight. You will have everything that you need. Somebody could be having some type of involvement with the law, or there could be some type of involvement with the law. Law. Tell me more. Woo! Okay, so there could be some type of fair man who is overly concerned with sexual matters. This gives me like, I'm sorry, like, if you've been through something with a man, like, this could be a baby father, or you could have been assaulted. And I'm not gonna say the word or anything like that, but I definitely do see that. The court, you're gonna go to court. You already know about this. You're gonna go to court. This court date is actually going to bring in justice. You're gonna have justice within the court date. Okay. Um. Yeah. And you're gonna get some money. So if you sued somebody for sexual harassment, something of that sorts, it could get deeper or worse. I'm not gonna get too deep into it because we are on the internet, you know. But if you like a personal reading, go ahead, book it at ambercarolyn.com. But yeah, there's somebody who's overly concerned with sexual matters. Is just giving me and it's a man. Uh, it could be an older man, could be a man. Um, you're suing them because of these sexual concerns, sexual matters. You're gonna be getting some money. If that's you, that's you. Take what take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Someone is working against you behind your back. Yeah, this person, maybe they have lawyers, or you were really worried about, um, yeah, their lawyers or something like that. You were really worried about the defense that they may have had, but they're not gonna win. They're not gonna hurt you. Pay attention to your health during this time. This is also like being like, don't sit up and stress about it. Don't sit up and like worry about it. Like, God already got you. News of something new and exciting is definitely on your way. This, whatever the situation is, you've been through it. It's wrapping up, and you are going to like reap some type of benefit. So there's going to be an opportunity to transmute what it is that you're going through as well. So whatever pain or hurt, or that you're going through, especially if it's with a man, or this could be a divorce. Somebody's gonna get a divorce settlement, a lot of money. whatever it is, it's a part of your journey, it's a part of your destiny, and it happened to push you further. Okay, you are somebody's inspiration, or you are becoming a source of inspiration. Trust your process. This is giving me one step at a time, logical plan. It doesn't make any sense, but hey, look, they got a magical pencil and he just started to draw, and it drew a path. And that's exactly how you just figure out where your brush is, pick it up, and just start putting things down, and eventually you're just gonna create your path. Be logical and act. That's all you gotta do. Be logical and act, okay? What did I say? Keep going, keep moving forward. This isn't your time to get up, give up, or, yeah, you don't know what's next, or you don't know what's happening, or how things are happening, or when things are happening, or why things are happening. You don't know those questions, but you're not supposed to. Not supposed to know those answers right now. Right now, you just need to worry about what's in front of you and really use your introspection to figure out how are you getting in your own way to make things easier for you. Ground yourself, woo, and listen to the synchronicities, because God is actually sending you the signs, and they're telling you where to go. They're letting you know what it is that you need, where you need to go, and how you need to be doing it. Trust yourself, trust your process, keep going, because you are a source of inspiration to somebody. You are helping somebody, okay? Most of all, you're helping yourself. So allow yourself to be your greatest project in this season and for the all the seasons to come after. You got this. I support you. You got this. Whatever's happening. You about to wrap up some court situation with some nasty motherfucker she don't want to deal with no way. And you're about to move into your independence and your abundance, because you decided and chose to step into your divine path, your divine purpose. Trust your process, trust your path, be positive, and continue to put in the work. I love you. I really hope that this message resonated. If it did, let me know down in the comments how it did. If you feel like you want a personal reading from me to elaborate a little bit more on it, go ahead and book a reading at ambercarolyn.com. Also, TikTok and Instagram is right here. There's more messages over there. And also, just like what I got going on, those links are in the description box below. Like this video for more, so more people can see it, and subscribe so you won't miss a video from me. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. I hope to see you on the next reading. I'm so happy I did this. I didn't know, like, literally the ancestors were like, you need to do this. You need to do it. And I was like, well, what I'm gonna do a pick a card on? What I'm gonna do a pick a card on? And they was like, don't worry about the subject, just do it. And so, like, that's how you see, like, oh, let's talk about it, because I don't know. I'm like, what are we talking about? So it's very interesting to see how these unfolded, and if you like it and you want more of these, because I could, like, literally, it wasn't hard to put this together and get on here. So let me know, because I'm down. I'm really down for doing more of these. I really enjoy this, and yeah, I'm getting out your hair because I'm just talking at this point. I love you. Have a beautiful rest of the day. And I'm sending you so much peace, love, and light. And I'm proud of you, okay? All right. Go ground yourself and create your logical, practical plan of action. And don't forget to trust in yourself and your process while you're doing it. Okay, I'm going to shut up. Look, dropping cards and shit. Getting out of here. Getting out of here. Bye bye.